Gintama. To be honest, I'm surprised how Gintama doesn't really have that much of an influence in the West. Many people I've talked to about it have heard about it, but never actually watched it. Usually with the reason being that it's too long, which I don't know about anyone else, but I can't understand its logic. Yeah, it's pretty long at around 300 episodes if I'm correct. But is that actually a bad thing? That's basically complaining about too much of a good thing, and I understand too much at once can be overwhelming, but there's no need to rush or commit to the whole series at once. You can take breaks. Even I took a break after watching about 100 episodes, before coming back to a few months later to watch the rest of the series. The same goes for One Piece. Well, I mean, for me personally, I didn't take a break when I started it, because I was legitimately hooked onto it. But you can if you need a breather from the series. I got many of my friends to start One Piece, and they are watching at their own paces, some slower than others, but it's better to have them watch it at their own pace than try to speedrun it and then hate the series because they got burnt out or something. Stupidly long, yes, but it's for a good reason. So if you've been thinking about starting Gintama but you're intimidated by the sheer amount of episodes, just know you don't have to watch it all at once, and it's okay to take breaks. That intro was kinda long, but yeah. Today I'll be talking about why Gintama is so good and we need more animes like it. Before that though, remember to like and subscribe for more anime videos. Alright, so if you've been watching anime for a decent amount of time, you've probably seen that there's quite a few comedy animes. While there's maybe one or two that get a smirk or something out of me, I don't find any of them to be funny. I don't know if it's just my humor or the comedy in Japan is just different or what, but I just don't find it funny. And that's where Gintama is an outlier among all these other comedy shows. I just want to say that Gintama is more than comedy, but we'll get into that later in the video. But yeah, the comedy in Gintama is legitimately funny, at least by my standards. The punchlines, setting, and everything is amazing. And the voice actors on top of it all do a phenomenal job on selling the jokes. It shows their dedication to the characters and amplifies the quality of the jokes even more. From moments like when Gintoki and the Shinsengumi members were in a bathhouse with Hetero, or the famous toilet paper scene, all the humor in the show is surprisingly funny. Even the anime studio takes liberties with the humor, like with the time the voice actors will talk directly to the viewer, with the screen being only one frame of where the Oddjobs lives, for example. The studio was really dedicated to the show, as I remember in the episode, how they mentioned that they were taking risks adapting the anime exactly as the manga, since it was not welcome apparently as well in Japan, or the collaboration episode with Sket Dance. Their ability with breaking the fourth wall is brilliant, but even with all the humor that goes into the anime, there are its more serious episodes and it doesn't slouch in that area either. It can go from a lighthearted comedy episode and then have an episode about a vending machine that was abandoned by its owner, and it will get you off guard. This style is what really makes Gintama unique and separates itself from other shows. Its unorthodox writing style throws the viewer in a loop, and you can't really tell if the next episode will be a humor-centered one or will be one with a more serious tone, or sometimes it's even a mix of both, and those are just as good. Like the Excalibur arc is a perfect example of this. The arcs like the Shogun assassination arc are phenomenal and could be followed up by something a lot less serious that is just as good in their own way. It's able to seem unorganized and almost episodic, but then they tie back stuff in from previous episodes and somehow make a joke that happened into something that was actually important or alluding to something that was important. There's animes like Nichijou which has their funny moments, but it's not like Gintama, it's more of a wholesome type of comedy. And there's Seiki, which I'm told is also pretty funny, but I haven't watched it yet. So yeah, this is why we need more anime like Gintama that are actually funny. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for future ones as well. Peace.